Ready for the tip off, we'll take that W and hand you a loss. Break your ankles on the cross, on God I'm that wrong. Off the bounce, leave you on the first step. It might be a long night for you without some double team help. Or the whistle from the ref, I'm from the school of hard knocks. Watch how I hit them with a shimmy when I get them on the block. We talking nothing but hoops, the floor general and it's true. Spot up in the corner, man, you know I'm gon' shoot. Or slam like an alpha, I'm beastin' like a boss named Hefe. Trapping on the baseline, you escape no way. A baller like Kobe wearing 24 and y'all be sure to subscribe to the channel. Hey, with Mr. Slam and Alpha Dog 2 and Pure Waves with the best sports book too. If you wanna show support, give us a view. Call this an NBA jam. If you a super fan, hit the bell is what you do. Be off the bounce, check up, level off the bounce. Let's get it.
He's on fire.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to a Friday edition of Off the Bounce. I'm FA Picks, that's Alpha Dog Bets, and we got BBB in the house for the Friday show. Gentlemen, what it do? What's going on?
Back with the boys, with our resident guest, BBB, in the house on his usual Friday slot. We have a medium-sized slate, but a lot of value, I think, tonight, boys. BBB, how we doing?
Yeah, it's Friday, boys. It's almost time to that Super Bowl weekend. If you guys already missed the show, you can still go back and watch it. We got tons of props, all kinds of stuff. But, hey, now it's time to dive into this NBA slate.
Absolutely. Guys.
Before we do, Hefe.
You already know. Before we do, shout out to the one, the only, Pure Wage. If you don't know about him, find out about him because you're going to need him this weekend for the big game. Speaking of big game, let's start off in the most obvious place. The Knicks are the greatest team in the world. We're probably going to win the championship this year. And I never jumped off the wagon. I was always there. No rants. I really kept it cool, calm, and collected. And I've always believed in Julius Randle, which is something I pride myself on an everyday basis. So basically, I'm the best fan ever. Alpha, how you feeling?
I feel the same way. You know, we never got off the bandwagon. We knew they were going to win last night. We told everyone to take the money line. They just didn't listen.
Nobody ever listens to me. It's unbelievable. I try to be very transparent, and with my Knicks fandom, I never take them out of fandom. I just purely support them blindly. Julius Randle, probably greatest player ever. If you have MVP odds on him, probably go take them. In all seriousness, guys, I'm obviously joking. The Knicks got super lucky. Klay Thompson makes that shot that he missed at the buzzer 99 out of 100 times. But they played really well, and I'm really happy they got the win. Let's jump into the slate tonight, boys, and we're going to start off with the Hornets and the Pistons. Hornets are the away team here in Detroit tonight. I'm seeing -6.5 odds. I'm seeing -6 odds. Alpha, what if I told you the Hornets have lost 6 games in a row, and the Pistons have lost 7 games in a row?
Also, before we go into it, the line's all the way up to 7. It keeps moving all the way up. This game is a battle of the dumpster fires right now.
Alf, start with the most important thing. Give us the breakdown on this game in terms of public betting percentage, because I think that's the most important thing before we get into the analysis.
100%, boys. So 92% of the money tonight is on the Hornets. 92% of the money is on the Hornets tonight.
The Hornets have lost 6 in a row.
Yep, which makes me want to bet the Pistons, but betting the Pistons is like stabbing yourself in the eye with a pencil directly into the eye. So I'm not touching this game, boys. It's an absolute disaster. Both teams. What can you expect from either team that's not playing well? I'm staying off it. BBB, any action on this one?
Yeah, no, we got plenty of games on today's slate, and the Hornets have burned me enough over this past week.
Me too.
And I'm definitely not trusting the Pistons. So this is a no play for me, but I got plenty more action later in the slate. Hefe, what about you?
Yeah, no go for me. I'm not gonna back 2 teams that are going really bad, playing really bad, and the line is super sketchy with the public percentages here. Stay away, but lean on the Pistons, guys. Let's move on to the next game here, gents. Next on the slate, we got a very interesting one actually. The Cavs at the Pacers. These 2 teams just played each other, and they just traded with each other. I believe LeVert will be playing tonight for the Cavs.
Yes. He's in.
Back home in Indy, where he just got traded about a few days ago. -6 is the Cavs tonight. And I'll start off with this one, guys. I'm going to roll with the Cavs. They're one of the best against spread teams in the league for a reason. They have all-star reserve Darius Garland. And I really – is he out? Still? Still love the Cavs. The Pacers, after giving up Sabonis and Miles Turner, are still out for the Pacers. They don't have an answer to the inside presence of Jared Allen and Mobley. And with LeVert filling in the backcourt for Garland, I see the Pacers winning. I'm sorry, I see the Cavs winning this one pretty easily. I'm taking the Cavs -6 in this one. BBB, how about you?
Yeah, I agree. I just think that the Cavs are obviously the better team. They got a lot more to play for. They've obviously made some moves to make a push here. And I got a little trend if you're into trends.
Am I into trends?
58% right now. It's just fading tanking teams. And you could probably, list the Pacers mess of an organization right now as a tanking team. So
I just realized something. Is Halliburton starting tonight?
Sure is. First game? Sure is.
Damn.
I think Halliburton is an amazing player. You can't get around that. But the fact that he's being thrown into a random organization, I don't like backing teams that it's their first game with the new team. So I know Hefe's over here.
Things just got spicy.
Getting a little aroused over here.
Things just got spicy, ladies and gentlemen.
Alpha, what do you got on this game?
He's 100% on the Pacers.
Before I get into it, boys, shout out Sammy Adams in the chat. He's a good friend of ours. We appreciate you tuning in, brother. I am on the Pacers. Absolutely. Halliburton debut night. They're going up against LeVert, who's projected the highest score in the game points-wise. I don't see that happening from him in this spot. I think the Pacers keep this one close. I'm not sure they win this one outright, but I'm taking the spread at +6. You can get that at -115 on FanDuel. Not one of my favorite plays of the night, but definitely one of my plays.
Oh, boy.
All right, wait, hold on. Now we're in the. It's like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Is that your final answer? Are you sticking with the Cavs?
I am. I'm sticking with the Cavs. Sticking with the Cavs. We're moving on to the next game, and let me get into my. Let me get into my role. Let me get into my zone, and you guys will know why I need to get into my zone. Because the next game today, visiting the Philadelphia 76ers, we have the Oklahoma City. Not the rain, not the sleet, not the snow, not the lightning, but the Thunder. The third best against the spread team in the league. You already know. And they are +13.5 tonight in Philly. We do not believe James Harden is going for the 76ers tonight. Everything that we're reading says that he's still out with a hamstring. Although if you watched NBA on TNT pregame last night, everybody thinks that's a bunch of BS. So
that was great. But before you continue, if anybody watched that last night, that was an absolute hilarious, priceless freaking thing they did on there. They were just absolutely destroying Harden every chance they get. It was pretty funny.
Anyway, yeah, like Alpha said, if you're like Chuck, then you'll just rub some icy hot on it tonight, and you'll be playing tonight, right, James? But I don't think Harden goes, and +13.5. is where the Thunder make us money, people. This is the gold zone. This is the backdoor zone. Thunder +13.5. I love it. I'm all over it. Alpha.
Are you buying the hook? It's at -105. You're going to get it at -115 for the full 14?
Yeah, give me +14 and -115. Shout out my brother for telling me that.
Absolutely, man. I think that's the play tonight. I just don't see any way the Sixers team, without their wings, without the replacements on the roster ready to go, like Harden, they don't have Curry there anymore. They don't have Drummond there anymore. I think they're going to struggle to keep this at a 15-point or higher range. Give me OKC. Probably my favorite bet of the night, +14. Triple B. Is it a three-way game?
Don't mess this up. Don't mess this up.
Don't mess it up.
Look, I'm not actually going to go with the side here. I have a prop that I actually like a lot.
All right,
I'm going to be rocking with Joel Embiid under 51.5 points, rebounds, and assists. I think, like you guys were talking about, this is where OKC can, they got a scrappy defense. Last time they played, he only had 37. I think it's inflated just because they're missing some pieces a little bit. But 51.5 is a lot. Yes, Joel Embiid has had those games where he just goes off. But I just think that, with the scrappy OKC defense, that they can easily hold them under this. And there is always the opportunity of a blowout. If there is a blowout, that will definitely help our side. But I just think this line's a little too high. So that's what I'm going to rock with. But I'll be rooting for you guys as well.
Love it.
Both cash.
Something's happening right now with the Hawks game. The line was just pulled like a second ago, right when I was looking into it. We will see what's going on if I can get an update before we get to that game. Do you have anything, FA, with the Hawks? Hawks Spurs?
No, I actually am skipping that. It's one of the games that I don't have a play on tonight just because I can't get a read on the line. The line I see right now is -8. You're saying it's no longer available?
I had it up at -8. FanDuel just pulled it. So did my local.
I got a prop that I think Hefe's going to love.
What do you like on this one, BBB? Kick us off.
It's DeJounte Murray.
It's a Murray prop. Everyone knows Hefe's love for Murray.
I love Deontay Murray, future New York Knick. Come on.
Everyone's a future New York Knick for them. But
If you're
I like Murray's over 7.5 rebounds. He's hit this in 7 of his last 10. He's been averaging about 10, especially with Derek White leaving. He's going to be, he's kind of the sole factor left on this offense for now, at least. I think that, he crashes the board because he loves to get out in transition. It's sitting at like minus 130, so drinking a little bit of juice there. But like I said, he's hit the 7 of the last 10. I don't see that really changing. So if you are looking for some action in this game, I know the lines are pulled, but props should still be good, I think. So that's my angle on this game.
Lines back up. I have it up at 9. It moved up 1.5. Something happened. Someone for the Spurs is going to be out in a few minutes.
Better not be Murray.
It's not going to be released for another 5-10 minutes at least because they just put the line back up. But it moved 1.5. I'm assuming it may be a Murray or another big time player because that's a big jump.
He's not on the injury list. The Spurs have a bunch of people on the injury list, including remember they have 4 people that they traded for yesterday who are not sure if they're in or out. Dragic, Satoransky, Josh Richardson, and Romeo Langford from the Celtics too.
Eubanks went out too.
He's not on that team.
No, he was traded from the Spurs.
Oh yeah, of course.
So
there's a lot of mix and matching there, and that's kind of why I have to lay off this game, guys. I think the line is exactly where it should be. Normally, I'd actually be all over the Spurs here, but because they shipped so many players out, have so many players coming in, and most of them are role players. They're not big-time players like Dejounte Murray, but I have to lay off this game. It's probably exactly where it should be. So no play for me here, but if you know me, I'm rooting for the San Antonio Dejounte Murrays.
Love it. For me in this one, guys, I actually have a parlay. So I'm parlaying here the Hawks money line, and I am taking it with the Celtics money line. You get that at a minus 118 right now. It is my parlay of the night. I'm not going too big on it. I have 1 unit, but I'm pretty confident on this play. BBB, any action tonight on this game?
Yeah, like I said, I'm going to rock with that prop for this game. As far as the Denver-Boston Celtics game, is that what you're talking about? I do not know.
That's our next game we're rolling to. You know what? Nuggets Celtics at home -6. BBB, start us off.
Hold on, wait. Someone in the chat said Greg Popovich was rolled out, and I find that hilarious. Great comment.
Honestly,
that would be worth 2 points.
If we were giving away $100 this show, you would have just won.
That was funny.
He's a key factor. I love the man. He gets that team going. But onto my play I'm on a prop frenzy today. All right, it's Friday. I'm firing props out left and right. This one is actually my favorite prop of the day. I'm rocking with Nikola Jokic over, I believe it's 24.5 points right now.
Jokic.
You know Jokic,
bro.
So I think this line is actually down a little bit just because of the fact that the Celtics have been playing so well and because they've been guarding centers so well. But when I went into a deeper dive on it, I was looking at it, and all the centers that they've been going against, they've been on a kind of a lucky streak here of like, they played the Heat with no Bam Adebayo. They got the Hornets, Mason Plumlee. Like, that's real hard to defend there. He's a big, hard scorer there. But whenever you look at the last time,
Mason Plumlee, worst free throw percentage in the NBA since the year 2000. I'll give you $10. I'll give you $10, BB. You get one guess. Who was that player in the year 2000 2001?
Can I answer it?
31% free throw percentage. Plumlee shooting at 33% from the free throw line this year. One guess. Honestly, pretty damn close. Alpha, go. What a guess.
That was my guess. It was Shaq.
Ben Wallace.
Oh, that's the next one. Good call. Good trivia there. Big fan of that. But what do you want on this one, Hefe?
I love the Celtics, guys. I think this line is indicating it's the Celtics. I see a lot of people bouncing on the Nuggets saying +6. I'll take the Nuggets and +6. They only have the MVP. But what people don't realize is how good the Celtics have been playing since the turn of the new year, guys. They're the number 1 defensive team in the league, the number 1 in defensive efficiency, number 1 in opponent field goal percentage. Oh, and by the way, they're on a 7-game winning streak. Oh, and by the way, they're 8-1 in their last 9 games. Celtics -6. I'm confident. I think Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown are playing the best combo ball that they have of their careers right now. Celtics -6.
Love it. And like I said in the last one, guys, I'm on the Celtics money line, parlayed with the Hawks money line tonight. What's the next one you have in this late, Heifer?
Oh, next one is a good one. This is a game I'm interested to see because I think the line's a little sketchy, but then if you dig a little deeper, it's pretty much right there. We got the Timberwolves visiting the Bulls tonight. Bulls -3. T-Wolves hot. Winners of 4 of the last 5. But Anthony Edwards day-to-day, Okogie day-to-day, Prince, Nasri, Patrick Beverly, all day-to-day.
About the entire lineups.
Yeah. Bulls kind of up and down, 2-3 in their last 5, but they've been playing some tough teams at Philly, at Phoenix, against the Raptors, who are one of the hottest teams in the league right now. No DeSumo, Vucevic day-to-day, not sure if he's playing. Guys, I don't know. Alf, what do you think about this line? What do you think about this play?
Question. What sticks out to you when you look at the line? When you look at this game, sides, totals, what do you see? What's the number one thing that stands out in this matchup? Just raw off the lines.
The total.
The total.
Total is insanity. 241.
A 241-point total, guys. What does that tell me? That tells me Patrick Beverley isn't going to go again tonight. What does that tell me? I don't think Vucevic is going to go either tonight. This is going to be an absolute shootout.
Probably means Ant-Man's going, though.
He is going to – that's what it looks like. It looks like all the scoring threats should probably go with the way the line is indicating. And all the big men, the rim stuffers, the interior guys will probably not go that are questionable. I absolutely love the over in this spot. I'm taking it at over 241. There should be absolutely zero defense played in this. You guys know me. I'm a big unders guy. Big unders guy. This is an over spot. Love this play. BBB, what are you looking at in this one?
Yeah, kind of building off what you said. I kind of want to keep the, as a side, I lean with the Bulls, but with the prop train, like you said, I see a lot of points being scored. I think Zach LaVine, I know DeMar DeRozan is playing as well, but I think he'll have the better matchup. And, he's got the opportunity to try to torch his old team. I think there's going to be points scored galore. I think it's set at like 25.5 right now, which is like a season average. Minnesota's a super fast-paced team. The total's super high. They're expecting a lot of points. I think we see Zach LaVine put up some big numbers today, probably along with some others. Hefe, what do you got on this one?
I think so too.
Back and forth on this one, guys. But I'm landing on the Bulls. I'm gonna roll with the Bulls -3. They're a better offensive team, more talented, more weapons, more veteran. I think they're gonna get it done tonight. I think people don't value how important Patrick Beverley is to the Timberwolves. Very, 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 very important.
Especially on the defensive end. He is the anchor of that team.
Yeah, and of course, locker room. He's probably the most important guy to them, to how quickly they've changed everything about that organization. And kudos to them for doing so, because they drafted a guy who everybody was pretty sure was going to be a bust, and now he's a great player, everyday great player. They stuck with Cat when nobody really knew, what he was, what he's going to become. He's not developing fast enough. They never gave up. They stuck with him. Good for the Timberwolves being this good. And D'Lo, this kind of guy goes from this team to that team to this team, can't find a home, finds home in Minnesota, and they're all gelling together. I love what the Timberwolves got, and all the other guys they got, real grinders. So, but sorry, T-Wolves, tonight's not your night. Bulls -3. All right, guys, last game on the slate is it's a crap game, but what the hell? It's the last game on the slate.
I have a play on it.
I think everybody can guess. It's the Magic in Utah -13.5. Jesus, Magic suck. They're struggling. What am I gonna say? They're in a bad spot. They have some good young players. Jazz have finally started to turn around, and without Rudy Gobert so far, D. Mitch playing great basketball, Clarkson playing great basketball, and I like what they got going on. They're winners of 4 in a row, including their last victory where they slapped the Warriors. Alpha, you got to play. Tell us to play.
I do. I'm on the under, boys. I think it's going to be a blowout situation. This one, I think the Jazz are going to kill them. Could be backdoor potential. That's why I'm not taking the Jazz on the spread. But I love the under at 223 points. We may see Rudy Gobert back in the lineup tonight, which would really ensure the interior would be defended well. But even if we don't have him, I think it's going to stay pretty low on this one. So give me the under at 223. BBB, last bet before we hit best bets.
Well, I can't go away from props now. I've been firing them all day. So I'm rocking with Donovan Mitchell. I think this is kind of a get right spot for him after that blowout loss to the Warriors. I think that, him getting back in the lineup some, his point total is only 23.5. And if you don't know, the Magic are literally like the worst team in the league at guard defense. So, even if I'm going to be going lighter, because like you said, I think there is a blowout potential here, but I expect him to get going early, try to get his rhythm back. And so, yeah, I think it's a good little value spot, playing it light. Not my favorite play of the day, but look for him to get back right. Hefe, what about you?
You guys remember earlier in the year when the Jazz were just the best double-digit cover team ever?
And then they flipped.
And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, they just freaking flipped and couldn't cover anything. I think we're starting to see the flip again. I'm taking the Jazz minus 13.5, and I think this is a good opponent to take them. Yes, at any time that you get over that 11, 12, 13 in that range, the back door's open. I think the Jazz are a good enough team to shut it close.
Absolutely. Well, boys, you know what time it is.
You know it.
Let's see if I can figure this out. Oh, it is Wade to LeBron.
LeBron. Alpha, lead us off.
Let's get it, boys. Best bet. My favorite play on the day is going to be the Bulls T-Wolves over the 241. I think the line tells you everything you need to know. Second best bet is going to be OKC plus the 14. We bought the hook, got it up to a minus 115. And my third play is going to be that Jazz Magic under 223. BBB, give the people some props.
3 props, locked and loaded. Let's rock it. Favorite one, Jokic over 24.5 points. Look for him to eat tonight. Then I'm also going to be rocking with Embiid under 51.5 points, rebounds, and assists.
Jesus, it's insane that that's his freaking number.
There's no help tonight.
Yeah.
There's no help.
And no Drummond. No Drummond.
It's going under. And then lastly, I'll take Levine over 25.5 points and probably the highest scoring NBA game of the year. So those are my 3 locked, loaded. Let's go. Hefe, hit me with it.
Cavs minus 6.
Back again. Guess who's back?
Oh, boy.
Tell our friends. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? My bad. Go, continue. My bad.
It's actually up to you for best bet. Slam, you're here for best bet.
Everybody be quiet. Because anybody could sing the chorus. Come on, keep going. Let's get a verse.
That's kind of all I know. Sorry.
Loser. Anyway, you guys want some winners. We're back to Hefe's best bets. Cavs minus 6. Thunder plus 14 because, and the Celtics minus 6. Slam.
Celtics? You know what? One lock of the day. We're taking Nuggets plus the 6. We're fanning Hefe here. You already know what to do, boys. Fade Hefe, win some money. Nuggets plus 6 to the bank.
Take Slam's play.
Excited.
Take Slam's play, and you ain't gonna have no money to get food for the Super Bowl.
Nah, man, I've been on one. I've been on a little hot streak, boys. We're riding with Team Slam. Nuggets plus a 6. What?
Do you know how to do the closeout the proper way?
Yeah, let's do it. I'll take the spot. All right, boys.
There we go.
Hope everyone have a good weekend. Super Bowl on Sunday, boys. We're all on the Rams, so go Rams.
Let's go Rams, baby.
Rams by 90.
First half under. Guys, we'll be back 4:30 Eastern Standard Time. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Sorry I'm late, but I give you guys a max player there.
Wait.
What?
Give everyone a CBB play. You missed the whole show. You owe us a CBB play.
Okay,
it's got to be a lock, though.
Connecticut plus a...
Okay.
Connecticut outright.
All right.
Now you got to give us some hockey. Now here's the challenge. Give us an NHL play.
Hockey? Okay, hold on.
Then I want a tennis play.
Wait till I hit him with the cricket play next.
Can I do minus 300 money line?
I saw. What'd you say?
Minus 300
Olympic curling.
Do not take the minus 300.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. Boys. We will see you Monday. Enjoy the Super Bowl. We appreciate all of you. We'll be back on Monday for Scoop and Score and Off the Bounce. So you
Aaron Donald.